Okay, you guys, I think Facebook is working today. Okay, that's not what I want to do. I want to be able to see the comments. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, hold on a minute, guys. Let me just see if I go to my page and find it. Well, now I lost it. Well, you would think it would be on my page, right? And it's nowhere there on my page. It says I'm live, and there's nowhere for me to click on the live. Nope, don't want that. Okay, now I lost it on Facebook, you guys. Oh my gosh. I was trying to find my comments. Let me see if I go back. Okay, there it is. But I want to see. I don't want full screen because I want to see. Let's see if I click on it. There we go. Okay, if you're here and you're on Facebook or YouTube, please let me know you're here. Say hello. Let me know if you can hear and see me okay. I'm just trying to get everything pulled up to make sure I am where I'm supposed to be. Okay, Kathy is on YouTube. Kathy, can you hear and see me? Because right now all I'm seeing is the graphic. I'm not seeing me at all on YouTube. That just figures. You know, I get Facebook figured out, and now YouTube's going to be difficult. Hey, Mary. Okay, Mary is on Facebook. And I'm still waiting for Kathy to tell me on YouTube if she can hear and see me, because it is just showing on YouTube, it's just showing me the graphic. I'm going to go out and go back in and see if maybe that helps. I don't think it's working on YouTube. Oh my gosh, you guys, what the world? I get one figured out and then the other one. And, oh my gosh. Okay. Waiting for BC Designs. Hey, I'm here. Let me see if I click on my little program thing, if that shows me anything, but I don't think it does. I don't know, you guys. If you're on YouTube, please jump over to Facebook. I will try to download this when I'm done and put it on YouTube, because now YouTube is being difficult. I'm going to hit edit video really quick. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this, you guys, because we don't have time for that. It's scheduled for today at 12 p.m. Just like every other week I've done it. I just don't understand why it's not live on YouTube. Okay, guys. Let's just go ahead and I'm going to jump back over to Facebook. Yeah, I don't know what is going on, Kathy. It's scheduled. I've got Facebook figured out, and now YouTube wants to be difficult and not work on YouTube. I don't know what it is. I fixed the Facebook. My husband's staring at me through the window. He's out blowing leaves. I fixed Facebook. I hadn't downloaded my I updated my big computer downstairs, but not the laptops, and that seemed to fix it. So I don't know. I don't know if that messed with YouTube then, but I'll have to work on that now this weekend. So if you are new, my name is Bobby. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the U.S., and I go live every Wednesday at noon Eastern Standard Time. I'm in Indiana, and I do these online classes, and you can earn the free Make and Take packets with an order if you shop with me, and we'll get to that in a little bit. So I'll just go over a few things. So this is my monthly card club I offer, and it's $43 a month, and your tax and shipping and handling and all of that is included in that $43. And I just told you that the shipping is included. And every month I send you the cardstock and envelopes to make 8 cards. We make 2 each of the 4 different designs. And then, like I just said, envelopes are included. And every month you receive $20 worth of Stampin' Up! Products that you use on the packets. on your make and takes. It's usually paper, an embellishment ribbon, sometimes it's half a pack of paper, things like that. And then after you've been a member for 6 months, you earn a free $25 product bonus. And I do think I have a few people that in October, that was their 6th month. So I'll be sending them the little letter telling them, hey, what do you want me to order for you? I place the order. They tell me what they want. I place the order and have it shipped directly to them. And you do have to join by the 20th if you want that month's project. So what I just showed you was November's. And so by the 20th of the month, if you want those projects, you have to sign up. You don't have to sign up every month. It's a reoccurring subscription until you cancel it. But for new people, that's why you have to sign up for the 20th. And then my retreat closes Friday on the 1st, on November 1st. And I am still waiting. I've had a couple of people say that they were going to sign up. So that's why I haven't closed it, because I didn't want it to be where they couldn't sign up. So I'm just going to leave it open until Friday and just see if they sign up or not. But I had a very good turnout. I'm very happy. I got the bag this week, and oh my God, you guys. It's better than what I thought it was even going to be. I love it. It is my favorite bag that I've ordered this far in the retreats. So Bobby Bucks is a reward program that I offer to my customers. If they shop with me, they can download this on my blog, and it's bobbystamps.com. You go there, download this. The top half, you track your orders every time you place an order, and they have to be in $50 increments. All the instructions are there on the side. But once you have that all filled in, you earn then $40 worth of Stampin' Up! Products free from me. You tell me what you want, and I place the order and have it mailed directly to you. And then tomorrow is the last day to take advantage of the starter kit special. You get $155 and you only pay $99. And you do have to sign up between the 1st and the 31st, so it ends tomorrow. I've had a couple of people take advantage of that and sign up, and that makes me very happy. And there is some online exclusives that will be released November 1st. I think it's November 1st for customers. We got to pre-order that, and if you do want to sign up, you can pre-order, put those in your starter kit. So that is an option there if you want to do that. And then 30% off is still going on for the Close to My Heart products, and it is while supplies last. If you like to get free PDFs, head to my blog, sign up for my email list or my newsletter, and you will automatically get a free PDF. And then every Sunday, I send you another free PDF. I am a part of a global tutorial bundle group, and we all get together and we decide what our theme's going to be, and then we make projects for that. And then it can range from 10 PDFs in the packet all the way up to probably 18 or 20. So it's a kind of a little nice little PDF packet, and I do include those in the weekly online class. If you place an order, you have a chance to earn that whole bundle instead of receiving just one of the PDFs. And so this is how you can earn those. If you spend $35 before tax and shipping by midnight on November 2nd, I will send you enough supplies that you'll make 2 each of today's projects, and I will also send you the free PDF. If you spend $50, you earn the Make and Take packets, the PDFs, and that whole Sweethearts Global Bundle tutorial that I just told you about, and a free embellishment. And if you spend $100, you will earn all of that and then an additional special gift from me. And then I always mail out people that place orders with me. I always mail their packets to them that following Monday. So that would be November 4th. And then I kept the host code for this week. I know it says October 13th through the 26th, but that host code is still good. I am not going to change that until Sunday. We'll have a new host code for November. And if you do place the order for the Make and Take packets, you do have to use this host code. That helps me replenish my card stock and things that I send to you guys, the embellishments and things like that. So I really, really appreciate it if you do use that host code. And I'm just going to check on Facebook really quick and see if I have anybody with comments or needing anything. I had them pulled up. I just want to make sure. Sometimes you never know with technology. Okay, so today I am going to be using the Snowy Wonder bundle, and it also comes in a suite, and I believe it's called the Snowy Scenes when you get it in the suite. But if you just want the stamp set, it is $45.75, and that's the item number right there on the screen. You can jot it down really quick before I take it away. And then I just want to show you really quick. So in the suite, you'd get the stamp set, the dies, you get these cute little white loose snowflakes, and then you get this beautiful Pull Party polka dot ribbon. And then the stamp set has 20 images, so it's got all these images on there. And then this is the dies. This is not all of them because I have quite a few of them out that I'm going to use today to make the projects. And then you also get this 12 by 12 paper. And it is, I love this plaid that's on the back of that. And a lot of these you can die cut out. You can use the dies to die cut them out. And these are so easy. I mean, it's just straight around if you wanted to fussy cut those. But I love this paper. I haven't used this one yet. I think I used the back side, but I haven't used that one yet. And I love this one. It is so pretty. So that is the Snowy Scenes 12 by 12 paper. And then also they have for $25, you can get this scrapbooking workshop, and it's called Snow Days. I'm going to be implementing scrapbooking really soon in my, I don't know what you want to call it, but you get this nice little kind of like a PDF showing you how to put everything together, or you can just do your own thing. And it comes with that paper that's double-sided. And this one is a little bit different. It doesn't have the hollies like I just showed you on mine. This one's not in that 12 by 12 paper pack either. These are not double-sided, so I'm going to flip them back over so I don't get confused. So these are not double-sided. And then you get these little like punch-outs. So it looks like, yep, they got adhesive, and that is very thick, you guys. Those are this is a very thick paper. It's not overly thick, but it's not flimsy. It's not like copy paper would be. And then you get these white background papers. And then this is what I like, is where you get these little cards. So that way they have the measurement, and you can kind of like figure out your layout, what you want to do. I think that is super cool. And then it looks like a couple of pieces of Pull Party. So if you're interested in that, you can shop that on my Stampin' Up page as well. So let me put this back and then we'll get started. And I'm going to tell you, I've never really gotten into the die cutting the images out of the DSP. I always felt like that was kind of cheating. You're not using your stamp set. You're not using the dies. Well, you are using the dies, but you're not using the stamp set. So I always kind of felt like that was cheating. And it looks like I have a line going down my, okay, it was just my mouse. So, but when I went to the retreat in Michigan, there was a lot of using Memories and Moors to make the cards. Hey, Diane. And I kind of was really getting into that. It makes it really easy to do. This one is not one of those. This one is going to be hand stamped and everything's going to be cut out. But this is card 1 that we're going to make, and I'm going to use Poppy Parade ink. I have my little packet here. And then I have my light and dark Poppy Parade. And the only reason I have my black blends over here is because I think I inked my memento, and I had a very hard time getting my image, a really good image, so I had to use my blends to color it in a little bit. And I'm just going to use Light Lemon Lolly to go on his feet and his face, just to kind of like add a little bit of depth to that. I used the Snowflake Sky 3D embossing folder to emboss that little 2x2 piece of paper right there. And then I'm going to use some of the real red and white baker's twine. And then I have my stamps. I went ahead and die cut out my 3 candy canes. And so I just stamped those in Memento and used the die, colored them with the Poppy Parade blends. And then I have my little die there for the little penguin guy. I do not have the PDFs on my blog yet, you guys. My mother-in-law took a turn for the worst on health, and it kind of happened suddenly, and she's out of state. My husband had to leave, and everything's been crazy. We've had an appliance break, and it's kind of been a crazy couple of days. So my card base is Poppy Parade, and I'm looking away from the camera right now, you guys, because I have to read my notes because I didn't have the PDF done yet. The Poppy Parade is 4 1/4 by 11. I've got basic white that's 4 by 5 1/4. And then my DSP is 3 3/4 by 5. And then this little piece right here is 2 by 2, and it's the one I embossed. I have my little flag for the sentiment, and I think that came out of the nested essential dies. And then my Poppy Parade strips that I have cut here are 1/4 by 4 1/4. And then, oh, look, I cut his hat out twice. I didn't see it in my bag when I came down here this morning, so I went ahead and cut it out. So I just cut that out of Poppy Parade. I didn't stamp it or anything. I just cut it out. So the first thing we want to do is we're going to put down this piece of DSP. My upline made this design, and I thought, how cute is that? And then we're going to put this piece. I got to see if I popped it up. No, I did not. Did I? No, I didn't. So we're just going to put this piece kind of like that right in the center. So I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive back there, and then just kind of pick your center where you think it's at, and then put that down. And I'm going to grab my liquid glue because I don't want to try to use my tape glue with as thin as this is. That would kind of be hard. And then you basically just start lining this up, going around your square. And I'm sorry, but I have to pick that up because I can't see to make sure I was there at the top of it. And then we're going to take our next piece, and we're going to do the same thing. I'm just going to butt it up against that piece that's already there. I'm not overlapping. I'm just butting it up. And as you can see, some of these pieces are going to hang over, and we're just going to trim them away. And if you're paying attention, I'm not right now, but if you're paying attention, you can kind of stop putting your glue when you know you're getting to the over here where you're going to be cutting it off. I did when I made the card, but right now I'm just kind of like not paying attention. Okay, and then we'll put this piece right there. Now I'm not going to touch this right yet because I do want that to set up, and then we'll come back here in a minute and take care of those. But I do want to grab a wipe and wipe off that mat because it's got adhesive. It's got that glue on there, and I've got it on my fingers now, and I don't want to mess up my other projects. So let me, and sorry if you can hear my dogs. It sounds like my husband might have just took them out. Let me grab a paper towel. I had the paper towels right over here beside me, and right before I went live, literally right before I went live, I moved them. I just want to dry that. Okay, now we'll go ahead and stamp the penguin. Grab my memento, and you can kind of see how it's like not really getting a, yeah, that shows it really good. And I think that's what I did. I think it needed re-inked, and then I think when I re-inked it, I put too much on there. That's a lot better image. I don't even think I have to color that one, but that is a lot better image than what I got the other day when I tried to do this. And then we're going to turn our banner, and in Poppy Parade, we're going to stamp Let It Snow. So we'll put that right there. And I'm going to clean the stamp because I know I'm going to use it again. So I'm just going to put that there. I might as well clean this one while I'm cleaning. I'm not going to use the pink one again. Okay, now let me bring the die cutting machine in. I'm going to move these pieces out of the way. Oh, let me put the lid back on that Tombow because it's oozing out ever so slowly. Okay. So yeah, my husband ended up having to go out of state over the weekend unplanned, and then that of course made my plans completely change. And so it's just been off. We had our team meeting on Sunday afternoon, and right after I did that with my girls, I went upstairs to discover our appliance quit working, and that was not fun at all. And that took several hours of me messing with to try to get it to work again, and it refused. So that was not good. Okay, now let's go ahead and we'll bring this in, and I'm going to find just my paper snips, and then I'm just going to flip it over and just cut these ends off. And as you can see, like I said, if I would have paid attention, I wouldn't have gotten glue on the end of them. And just make sure you're not cutting your basic white layer there. Okay, and then we'll adhere this piece down to that piece. And you know what? I shouldn't have adhered that too. I just now realized that. Don't adhere your DSP to your basic white until you have done this part, because these aren't supposed to. So luckily I can still flip that around and cut those off. So yeah, see how that is like that? You don't want that. You want it just on your DSP. So don't adhere the DSP to the basic white until you've done your strips. Sorry about that, you guys. That's what I get for not paying attention. Okay. And then just decide, I'm going to make that be my top, I think. Let's put just a little bit of adhesive on there again, just to be sure. And then we'll just put that piece on there like that. And then let's grab some dimensionals to go on the back of the penguin. I don't know about you guys, but when I started paper crafting, it was, oh, I got to color him, but I can color him after I put him on here. That's what got me into paper crafting, was scrapbooking. And I don't even want to tell you how many years I am behind. And I am so happy and excited that Stampin' Up! Is releasing new products for scrapbooking, because now maybe I can get caught up. And then for the candy canes, we're going to use, I don't want to put that on there yet. I want to put adhesive on the back of this, because we're going to put our ribbon on there. But I'm going to grab my minis. And I just put one, and I put it up here. You do kind of have to be a little bit careful so you don't get them where they're hanging over. But if you put them up there on the bigger part of the candy cane, they don't show through. Okay, and then we'll just stick these on. And I just kind of like put them on there, not really a rhyme or reason to the layout. I just put them on there. Okay. The every time I do a retreat too, I do the a nameplate for everyone. And the nameplate is very, very cute that I got. I was kind of not sure about it when I seen it. I ordered it on Hobby Lobby's website. And when I saw it, I just wasn't really too sure about it. I was afraid it was going to be bigger than what I really wanted. And then I'm just going to twist this into a figure 8. I may not have enough. I want kind of skimpy on the back of that. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to pull off more. I'm going to wrap it around my fingers this time as I do it. But I was afraid it was going to be bigger than what I wanted it to be. And it wasn't. When I got it, I was like, oh my God, that's so stinking cute. And it's perfect. So I'm just twisting that, and then I'm going to take, and hopefully not cut my finger. There we go. And then we'll just kind of put it on there like that. And then you can kind of finagle it. Once you get it on there, this piece is sticking up, so I'm just going to move it and put it back down on that adhesive. And just kind of spread these out a little bit like that. And then we'll put some dimensionals on the back. I'm going to put one on each corner, and then just one right there in the center on that ribbon. Let me put my ribbon back, my twine. Okay, we're almost ready for card 2. I gotta speed up the process because one of them, the next one, we're gonna heat emboss, which it's not hard to put together. That's the one where it's gonna be a cheater card. The next 2 actually are a cheater card that I die cut. Okay, guys, and then let's put on some of the snowflakes. And I've just been putting little drops of the liquid glue, something like that. You don't need very much at all. And then where did I put my other? And then I put one right there on that. And it looks like one there. If you put too much, it's going to ooze out. And then your pick tool is your favorite tool to do this with. You just pick it up. And then I've been using my finger to hold it in place, because if you try to push down on it with your pick tool, sometimes it's been bringing it back up if it's not adhered good when you do that. So I've just been using my finger to push it down and kind of hold it there for a little bit. Whoops, I got 2. Come on out of there. That one's broke, so I'm going to throw it away so I don't end up using it. Okay, now that is our first card. Let's move along. Oh, I didn't put his hat on. Shoot, I didn't put his hat on. Let's grab a dimensional. I think. Nope, I'm going to use a mini. If I can pick them up, we'll just put 2 right there. Okay. Man, the leaves have started falling like, I did this when I did the design. I put the candy cane down and had to take it off to get his hat on. And we'll just put that back up there. And then we are going to put, I almost used the peppermint dots for this card, but I was like, no, the snowflakes come with it. Let's use the snowflakes. I'm not sure, you guys, about what happened with YouTube. That kind of has me worried, because Facebook is kind of known for giving you issues, but usually, my little snowflake has fallen off on that one. Usually, YouTube is pretty good. Okay, this is the one we're going to use, and I have to flip. No, I don't. It's right there. So this is the heat embossing, and I cheated and die cut out the snowman right there from the DSP, and I used the perennial postage dies to do that. And then I'm stamping the snowflakes on my background, and then I also cut my label from that, from those same dies. And then I embossed that pull party piece with my favorite embossing folder, the plaid embossing folder. And then let me just take all of this stuff off here, and we can get started on this card. Not sure why I have linen thread on there. Let me move this. Okay, so Daffodil Delight is 4 1/4 by 11. And then Pull Party is 4 by 5 1/4. And then this piece of Daffodil Delight is 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. The embossed piece is 2 1/2 by 3 1/2. And then this is to stamp and die cut out the snowflake. And then I just die cut out my layers for that snowman. And we're going to pop him up. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. We'll get the easy stuff out of the way. Whoops. Okay, I think I'm out on that one. I seen I was low, so I grabbed another pack so I wouldn't have to cut. Let's go ahead and pop him up. I just thought that snowman was so cute, and I loved him in that little hat and the Daffodil Delight. It was just too cute. Okay, and then this piece we're going to layer on here. So we'll just put that right there, and that's about all we can do for right now. Let's go ahead and move this stuff over here, and then I'm gonna stamp using Versamark. I'm going to turn it this way because I do want to stamp off a little bit. I'm going to have this right here ready to go. And my spoon. And then I'm just going to use the embossing buddy to try to get the oils from my finger off the card front there. Grab Versamark and the big snowflake. I'm going to move this over here actually so I can get it better. And then I just kind of randomly, get back over here, kind of randomly stamped the big snowflake. And we are going to cover a lot of it up, but I did want to make sure like I'm getting the edges. And right now, you guys may not be able to see, but I can see where I've stamped. So I'm going to kind of do a few, and then we'll heat set it. And I'm going to use the smaller one, and then we'll see if we need more. Because like I said, the bigger, the middle section is really going to be what is covered up. Let's do one right up there. And I've got to be careful that I don't put too much on there because I still have to be able to pick it up and put the powder on it and that stuff. So let me see. I think I didn't get any on that corner. And then I'm just going to hold it over my little bowl here and kind of let all that drain off. And then, oops, I'm going to put it this way. Oh my gosh. Making a mess. That's what the tray's for, right? I love the tray. I'm just going to make sure I got that one. I think I have. But I want to put, let's see. Let's go ahead and do a big one right there. And then I just want to really make sure I have a lot going around the edge because that's what's going to be seen. Let me pick that back up if I can without messing up my powder. And we'll put some on that. And then some on the big one. And I'm just going to flick it a little bit. And then I'm going to grab, if I can find what I did. What did I do with the label, you guys? Do you see my label for my sentiment? I don't see it. And I know I cut it out. Didn't I just show it to you guys? Did I show it to you guys? I thought I had the label cut out. But I'm not seeing it. If you see the label, yell. I do too, Kathy. I really like those colors together. Okay, let me die cut. I'm going to grab a piece of cardstock really quick. I could have swore I had that label, you guys. If you see... Oh, I found it. Never mind. Woohoo, I found it. There for a minute, I thought I'd lost my mind. Not going to lie. I was like, I know I just saw that because I told them what I used to die cut it out. And then for this one, what did I use? Let It Snow. That's what I thought. So where did I put it? Right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that one. Yeah, that was kind of scary. That was like a senior moment. I was like, I could have swore I just had that. I could have swore I just seen it and told them that's where I cut the label for the greeting. Don't you love getting old? Okay, I'm going to put this down so I can pick this up now with it. This Essentials kit is really essential, you guys. It is very nice to have when you're heat embossing. Now, I have trouble with embossing powder, so I'm going to move this out of the way before I make a mess bigger than I've already made. Let me turn my heat tool on. Oh, I dropped my pen. Trying not to hit the one I have laying right here. It'll take just a minute for the heat tool to get hot enough to melt the powder. The next card I'm going to make is the one I told you guys that I'd never made before. And I was going to share it using, I believe it was the Humble Home bundle. I think it was the one I used last week. Oh no, the decorative trees. Sorry, the decorative trees. And I ended up deciding I'll just make it this week with this bundle. But I'll show you the one I went ahead and made with the decorative trees just so you can get an idea of that one. Trying to hold it where you guys can see. Kind of feel like I'm coming down with something, you guys. I have really bad allergies. And I've been kind of like waking up in the middle of the night all stuffed up and like can't breathe. And I have a craft show this weekend, so I hope not. If you're local, come see me at the Christmas at the Lakes craft show. 8 to 3. I better leave it that other way. I can feel that on my hand. It's an awkward position to be holding it in. And when you're heat embossing, you just want to make sure that you get all the powder set before you stop. And make sure that you don't burn your cardstock, because you can. I've never done it, but you can burn the cardstock. Now, I don't know what that entails. If it's going to catch on fire and you have to call the fire department. Or if it's just going to turn brown. But let's not find out. I just like to look at it really closely and go over it and make sure I have it all before I stop. Okay. And I'm going to let that rest just a minute because that powder is still a little bit warm. So we can go ahead and put this piece on here while we're waiting. We'll just layer that like that. And then I think this should be dry enough. And see, that's why I did it around the side. And then my original, these pieces are bigger, these two pieces. So I did cut them down because I wanted more of the snowflakes to be shown. I'm just going to see if I popped. Nope, I didn't. So we're going to put this in the center. Yeah, when I did it, I was like, I like it, but you can't really, it's not really showing the snowflakes. So I thought, well, I'm going to cut it smaller. And I'm going to leave enough room for my ribbon at the bottom. So I'm going to put that up just a smidge high. And then we'll take the ribbon, flip this over, and I'm just going to put my adhesive on each corner. And then make sure I have enough to wrap around the back. And on this side too. And we'll just wrap that around there and wrap that side around there. Got it up a little bit high. I'm not going to move it. I think it's going to be okay. And then just cut another small little strip. You don't need very much at all, because we're just going to tie one knot. If I can grab it. And then just try to make sure you're getting it in the center. And then you just pull it kind of tight. And then you can clean up the edges or the ends if you need to. Just like that. And then we're going to put this. We're going to put dimensionals on the back. And I'm not going to put dimensionals. I'm just going to put 2 right there because this is popped up. So we don't want that to be popped up more. And then we'll just put it right like that. And you could put some of the little snowflakes on there if you want to. I didn't on this one. I just left it kind of like it is because I'd embossed the snowflakes. But if you wanted to, you could. And then we'll just put this. And I must not have cut that right because it is way too big. So let me run that over and I'll trim it off at the top or the bottom. I don't know how I get those when I am making my packets. I don't know how I get my stuff off like that, you guys. But there you go. That is that card. Now, we'll move on to card 3. Oh, you know what? I didn't die cut the snowflake. Well, I'm not going to go back now. But I would stamp the snowflake in the Versamark. Oh, Kathy said she was in Indiana last weekend, but way south of me. But I just stamped that and then die cut it out. But we'll just move on since I thought I was done. I don't want to have to wait for the heat tool to get hot again. So this is the one I made with the decorative trees. I try to start early, you guys, because I feel like I'm rushed, because you know I go to work afterwards. But this is, I guess, a shadow box card. So this is the one I'm going to show you how to make, and you can put your greeting on the back and then, you know, a little place if you want to sign it. I didn't do it on this one because I didn't show it, but this is the one I first made, and I used the decorative trees bundle. So we're going to use some garden green ink. I need to bring Poppy Parade back in for the house. Let me move these over here. I'll clean those in a minute. And then I used the Stylist shape dies for the little circle there in the background. And then this is the Countryside Corners that we're going to use to pop out the little middle. These are for stamping, and then these are my dies. Now I die cut out the center, what's going in here. I die cut that out of the paper again. I cheated. I'm sorry. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. Thanks, Kathy. You're too sweet. So when you do die cut it out of the paper, you can't die cut both these at once because they overlap each other. So you'll die cut out the globe first and then the bottom next. Okay, now let's see where I want to get started with this. Let's tell you the measurements on this one. I do have to flip my page for this one. Card 3 is Pool Party, the base. And it is 5.5 by 6 1/4, and you need 2 of them the same. You'll score each end at 1.5 and 1. Okay. Your front DSP right here is 4 by 5 1/4. And then the side panel, this is for the back. These are the side panel ones. There's 4 of them. You need to cut them 3/8 by 5 1/4. And then the inside piece I embossed that is behind the globe is 4 by 5 1/4 basic white. And then this piece is for the back, and this is for the back. So I'm going to put them over there. And then these are our pieces. And this is not, it kind of looks like it could be a hard card to make, but it's really not a hard card to make. But I do have to think about it because I don't want to mess it up. So you're going to fold these. I'm trying to find my bone folder. I'm going to fold these. And then we're going to fold these and burnish those. And I'm going to unfold them to put my DSP on. So I'm going to move that kind of away because I'm going to just make that be my back piece. And then I'm going to grab my DSP. I'm going to try to move this stuff because I'm going to bring my die cutting machine in. And we have to die cut out that front. I'm just trying to put everything where I'm not going to lose it when I need it, you guys. But I'm really hoping I don't mess this card up. So just put your, am I out? I think I'm out. Move to Seal Plus. So I like to really flatten that and then just kind of eyeball your score marks and leave yourself a nice border. And then I'm going to put this kind of centered. Just trying to make sure I have it straight and centered. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, I'm going to tape that down. And you can wait and do that once you get it on your die cutting machine. But we'll just go ahead and do it. And then just put it in there like that. And that will die cut out that middle piece for us. And then we'll just set that off to the side because we have some stamping to do. So let's grab this and my white, and I need to die cut, stamp the house and Poppy Parade. We'll stamp that right there. We're going to stamp, let me move that over here. I'm done with it, I think. We're going to stamp the tree using garden green, and we're going to stamp 1 on the basic white and 1 on garden green. And then we're going to take the piece that goes on the back. Let me see if, I'm not sure if I cleaned the stamp, so I do want to clean it. grab that strip that goes on the bottom and we'll put it down. So we'll put it right about there. I'm just going to dry that a little bit. And then just stamp Season's Greetings, and that's going to go on the back. Let's die cut these out. Trying to keep myself organized so I know which ones I have to clean before I leave today. I don't like to leave my stamps a mess. So let's go ahead and flip that. Now I do have to pay attention, so you guys yell at me if I start to put this together upside down, since we're putting this piece on. So this is our back piece. It's going to go just like that. Now let's grab the die cutting machine again and do the house. Do the house just like that. And then we'll go ahead and do this tree. That is on the basic white. Let's take that piece off there. Let me know, you guys, which one is your favorite card this week. I always like to hear from you guys. Your feedback is very important to me. I had someone tell me the other day that she said it in kind of a way that made me feel like my stamping is not for beginners, which she was trying to be helpful. Like, I'm more for the stamper that has been stamping for a while and has a lot of the products. But I do try to make, like that first one, I thought that was kind of an easy card. But I always try to do that every week, like make one that's kind of easy and then kind of like step it up a little bit. Now, let's get our circle, and we're going to put this piece down with adhesive. So I'm just going to put it kind of right there. This one is going to go down with just adhesive, and we're going to put it about like that. We're going to pop the house up on dimensionals. Go ahead and put one at the top. Excuse me, guys, when I sniffle, I'm sorry. And then put the house kind of there. Let's grab this piece back in. Take that tape off. And then you'll have a nice little label that you can use here for something else. I don't throw those away. I absolutely do keep them. Then what we're going to do is I'm going to make sure I have my back facing the right direction. I'm going to fold these back in just like that. I'm going to put our little embossed piece in the back, and we're just going to center it between the score marks again, just like we did the DSP on the front. We're going to pop the house up, but first we have to put this down, so I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive and then just kind of put that right there. Hope it doesn't stick to my mat. Let me move that. Let's see if I have, I don't think I put the adhesive up high enough. Let me use, I don't want to get my mat sticky. I think I have it up high enough there. So we'll put that there. And then when we put the dimensionals on, it's going to help stick that together, because we'll just put a couple along that, and that will help keep those two together. And then just kind of randomly put some all through there. Just make sure you've got them down good. We're almost done, guys. Really putting it together is quite easy. I'm not sure which card I like. I really like this one because I've never done this design, but I'm with Kathy. I really, really, really like that yellow and Pool Party together. Was it? Yeah. So just put this. Now you can lay it before I stick it down really good. I'm just going to kind of lay this, and it's kind of hard for me to see where I'm standing at, if I kind of have it centered or not. I feel like this needs to go over just a little bit, and then we'll just put it down. And I think that'll be good. And then I added a few of the snowflakes. And I kind of tried to do them where they were going to be the most visible by looking in. I think I only did 2 on the inside. And then we're going to do 1 right there on that. So let's grab those again, if I can get them open. I need to make a shaker card. I've seen everybody making shaker cards with these snowflakes, and I was going to make one for today, but then I wanted to do the designs that I've shared with you guys. So I still have a video on Thursday, so maybe that will be a shaker card. A couple of mine have been broke, which I'm sure that's part of the game on making these. This one is really tiny. There, we'll just leave that right there. I just kind of want to push it down because I'm not sure. Oops. Keeps moving. It's so tiny. Should have used a mini glue dot. Then, make sure I got those there. We're going to take, in these pieces, these flaps right here are the ones that we're going to adhere together, just like that. Oh, I almost forgot. We got to put our strips on. I didn't put the strips on the first one that I made, so that's why I almost forgot. Now I'm going to use Tombow for this. And I thought it would be really neat, but I didn't think about it until after I was already done. But if you cut your paper continuous, then your snowflakes would line up because you're DSP. So just put those down. And you don't have to do this part here. You don't have to put the strips. I'll show you that other card here in a minute that I made first, and I didn't put the strips on it. Just kind of make sure you have everything centered and lined up. I feel like I'm on my score mark right there. There we go. But this one, as you can see right here, I didn't put it on the sides. You don't have to if you don't want to. Okay. We are almost done, you guys, I promise. Hang on just a little bit longer. And please like and share and comment, you guys. That really helps. It helps the videos get pushed out. That's why everybody is always saying, please like, comment, share. Because if your video is not getting a lot of views, Facebook is like, nobody wants to hear this. Nobody wants to see it. So they don't push it out to more people. So the more comments, the more shares, the more likes, all that kind of stuff, then it gets pushed out. Okay, now I'm going to take my strong adhesive. And I'm going to I think I'm going to put it on this piece. I'm just going to fold that back over. I'm going off the edge a little bit. And get lined back up more. There we go. Flip it and put it on. And you could use tear tape too for this. And I need it to be all the way on there. A little bit more. There we go. Pull that back. And then what I did, let me make sure, is I held it up like this and try to make sure that your other end is not, they're not connecting yet. Just line those pieces up and then you can just lay it flat. And that other end will adhere by itself. And that is it, you guys. That is how you make that card. And then I'm going to grab some of this ribbon and we're just going to make a tiny bow. May need a little bit more than that. No, I don't want that much. I don't want to waste my ribbon. It's so pretty. Okay. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Which one is your favorite today? If you had to pick, which one? Nah, don't worry, you guys. I know that bow's ugly. I'm going to fix it. Don't judge me. I'm going to fix it. I'm going to make it smaller and cuter. Okay. Just like that. And I'm going to put a couple of mini glue dots since this ribbon is kind of a little bit bigger. I'm going to put a couple. Okay, and then I think my mini glue dot or my snowflake fell off on the inside. You guys see it? Right there? Shoot. Get back up there where you belong. You don't go there. That's not the right place. Go, 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 go. There we go. Jeez. And then I'm going to put just a little bit. You just want to make sure your adhesive is not peeking through, because when you fold this flat to mill it, if you have adhesive over here, it's going to make that stick. So if you put the circle on, just make sure that your adhesive is not where, when you fold it flat, it's going to stick to the inside layer. So that is it, you guys. I think it's cute. I like it. So this is the one with the DSP. It's kind of like a box card too. Kathy said her favorite is the first one. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Kathy, for casting your vote. I appreciate it. So that is card 3. That was card 2. And this was card 1. Card 1 is very fun. Let's put it in the sorter. Okay, guys, if you don't have any questions for me, I'm going to go. You guys know that I have to go to work right after I get done, unfortunately. So let's see if anybody has any questions. I will see you guys next Wednesday at noon Eastern Standard Time for another fun class. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching, you guys. I really appreciate it. I gotta find the end button. Why is it not showing? There we go. Bye, guys.